this is Shane from iPad Daily. You know, yesterday I got this fortune at Panda Express and it said, "Dear Shane, you love the spotlight, become an entertainer." Well, okay, so I'm going to become an entertainer and do a accessory review and entertain. I guess it was destined that I become an entertainer, so maybe I'll actually make it to QVC someday. If I keep doing these reviews, I might. So, I have the iPad sleeve that you've probably, you might be looking for, but you just didn't realize it. And, well, let me ask a question actually. Have you ever been sitting there and, you know, with your iPad and you wanted a case or a sleeve actually, and you said, "I'd really love an iPad sleeve that looked like a body part"? Well, if you're that person, and if you really want an iPad sleeve that looks like a body part, guess what? I've got the iPad sleeve for you that looks like a body part. So, I'm going to review it. And this is the iPad sleeve. Actually, doesn't look like much here. It's actually got like this vinyl. It's almost like leather, but it's not. It's like vinyl. And this is from Switcheasy. And I'll put the address up on the screen. However, this specific one, while it looks like every ordinary sleeve, and you can see, and actually in here it's really nice soft felt. Actually it's fur, it's like fur. But this is called the Ribcage, and this is where we get into body parts. You might wonder, what in the world does this have to do with the Ribcage? Well, check this out. This is called the Ribcage by Switcheasy. So you can kind of see there, I'll hold it up, it looks like a rib cage, and that's what it's called. Now, this is kind of strange, I have to admit. I almost feel like I should be in a Metallica video with this. It is pretty coarse right down through here on the little ribs, on the little spines. But the reason they do this is so that you can hold it. It grips in your hand. And you can kind of see my fingers fit right into the little ribs. Kind of odd, huh? It is kind of freaky. But anyway, this is an iPad sleeve. And regardless of the ribs and the rib cages, the iPad does fit in there fairly nicely. It's a pretty tight fit right now because this is new. However, if you just kind of get your iPad in there, it does fit in there. There it is. It's like any other sleeve, but you've got ribs, and so, you know, if you really want to look different, look cool, maybe a little rebellious, I don't know, you got ribs. So that is pretty much all there is to it, but there's another cool thing. This is a really cool company because not only do you get your rib cage, but they send some pretty cool things with it. Let me show you what they send when you buy this. You get this cool little fake iPad thing. Now, the fake iPad thing is cool, and you know why this is cool? Because if you know anybody that's really wanted an iPad, I guess you could kind of give it to them and make them think they got an iPad, but they didn't. So, all kinds of fun things there. But, really, this is what they give you. I thought this was kind of neat. First of all, you get these little booklets. If you didn't know how to slide your iPad into that sleeve, they tell you how right here. What else? Then you get this, you get a little packet, and in there is this squeegee. Yes, this is an iPad squeegee. I've never seen one of these yet, but is it a squeegee? And there is a little cleaning cloth. We all could use more cleaning cloths, so you get that. Then you get these two little stands for your iPad. Now, these just pop out and kind of fold, and they clip in just like this. Actually, I'll clip this one in. You know, you don't need a rocket degree, science degree to do this, but there it is. And little stand, and the iPad just, actually it goes this way, and the iPad just sits in there. So you get two of these, and they kind of just fold up and snap, and they give you a white and a black one. And then they give you this. They give you this little, this is like just a protective film. And you don't use any water to apply it or anything. You just kind of set it on top of the iPad screen. This is in a wrapper, and I'm going to keep it in the wrapper because actually I'm going to be giving this away, this brand new Switcheasy Ribcage, to the subscribers of the blog. I'll pick one at random, just like I did with the hauls. And so I'm going to keep this in here, but this is a little screen protector, and it goes over there. So it's kind of neat. You get all that. You don't pay any extra for that, so you get the cool body part rib cage, rebellious iPad sleeve, and you get the all the pieces and parts, the stands, the squeegee, the cleaning cloth, and this little protective thing. So all of it there. This is the Ribcage by Switcheasy iPad sleeve, and I'm Shane for iPaddaily.com.